How we doing, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of FSI's NHL DFS Pick Show. I'm your host, TK Nation 47, bringing you guys another NHL DFS slate. We have the Friday, the 21st of October. We got a 3-game slate here. All totals over 6.5. We got Tampa Bay versus Florida. Florida minus 115 favorite. We also have Detroit and Chicago. Chicago minus 105. It's kind of like a pick 'em. That total is also 6.5. And we have Seattle and Colorado. That total also 6.5. Colorado minus 260 favorite. Just a quick little breakdown here. I'm just going to go game by game instead of just do position. I feel that's more beneficial. Here we go. We got Florida that just came off of a comeback victory over Philadelphia earlier this week. I believe that was Wednesday. Verhaeghe went nuts. Barkov went pretty nuclear himself. We have yet to see him really take off as a goal scorer, but he looks like he's rounding into form. Florida putting up a lot of shots. Tampa Bay giving up a lot of shots. I noticed that earlier in that Columbus matchup, they were giving up a ton of shots on goal. Tampa Bay was losers on Tuesday to Philadelphia. 1-3 is kind of a sloppy start, but Stamkos looks really good right now. So I would probably prefer that Stamkos line with Killiorn and Nemestikov with Sergachev. But Kucherov and Point are always alive to kind of blow up a slate. But I do favor Florida in their goal scorers. I really like the Matthew Tkachuk and Sam Bennett line. That is going to be my favorite line with Rudis Gudas as a punt defender, but I do see that Montour may be back today. So there's a good possibility that he gets into that top power play unit. Gustav Forsling, also another strong option at the defender position for Florida. I don't mind him as well. Next up, we have on the Detroit and Chicago side here. I don't mind Husso if he starts for Detroit. Chicago probably live to put up a lot of shots on goal. I do favor the Detroit Red Wings in this matchup. Kubalik, Larson, and Perron are really good right now. I think there's not much Chicago is going to be able to do to stop a line that's this powerful right now, especially if you add Mo Cedar and Ben Chariot dropped. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I like that entire top line for Detroit. I think that's a good way to be balanced on this slate. Obviously, we're going to want Colorado in our lineups, and we're going to want a little bit of Florida or maybe some punt Tampa plays. But really, for me, it's if you really have to nail this matchup. So whoever wins the Chicago-Detroit game probably wins the slate. So I'm going to go with Detroit 1. I don't mind Andrew Kopp, Zadinov, and Lucas Raymond on that second line with Hornick at defender. I think that's a sneaky way to be different on this slate. And I think they have just as much upside, although I see Perron being the better goal scorer right now over Raymond. For Chicago, I don't mind Episayu, Domi, and Kane with Seth Jones at defender. I think that's a decent stack versus Detroit. Detroit definitely not out of the woods when it comes to giving up goals. And I did mention at the top that they'd give up a lot of shots on goal. So I could see Chicago being able to score. Don't count out Taves. And I think, Radish is a goal scoring threat at the winger position as well for Chicago. But give me Detroit in this matchup. Last but not least here on this small little 3-game slate, I love Colorado. This Colorado versus Seattle. Seattle's way outmatched. McKinnon, Rantanen, Nishukin, and or Lehkonen. Those are real strong options for Colorado. And I think Georgiev is going to be the preferred goalie, either him or Francouz, whoever's going to be in net for Colorado. I don't mind Andrew Caligliano, Newhook, and Evan Rodriguez as a off-ball GPP lineup or GPP line stack for Colorado. They look like they meshed pretty well. Cagliano, really good defensively. He's going to be on the penalty kill. He's going to be able to get blocked shots. He's going to be able to get shots on goal. Yeah, I don't mind that matchup either. So give me Colorado, give me their goalie, give me their top line, give me some Detroit, and then I think you can go either way on Tampa Bay and Florida. That's really it for this slate. So it kind of speaks to itself. But just wanted to get something out there for you guys to chew on, maybe something to think about with some of the different lines like Cagliano, Newhook, and Rodriguez, or Cobb, Sedinov, and Raymond. So don't forget Brandon Montour, and enjoy today's slate, guys. You can follow me on Twitter at TKNation47 or on my website, fsidfs.com, or at my Twitter handle at FSI_DFS. Enjoy today's slate, everyone, and have a good day.